um, all, not all, a lot of Aboriginal children, to the point that the Aboriginal community in Australia didn't trust the government, which why would they? And two, the government was then trying to work with the community and they were struggling because there was no relationship there was no trust. And because there was no trust, there was no clarity. So, this Australian guy, his name is Steve, his mission was to change child welfare, and since then, in the last 30 years, his model has spread to 13 different countries around the world, and so I'm trained to do that. And so the way that works is that there's two main pillars of our work with families, and that's one, to work with families in a way that is respectful of who you guys are, and two, to work in a way that has clarity around why we're involved with your family. So the way that we do that is by following this stair-stepping method that he came up with. And the way that we do that is to first talk about what happened in the past that made us worried, or why are we involved with your family. And then to talk about a future worry, or our worry based on the past, right? Basically, if nothing changes with what's going on, what's our worst fear for your children? And the reason that we ask ourselves that is so that we can come up with a goal together for what we want to see in the future. And then we use that goal to write a safety plan together. So, would you feel comfortable sharing with me, like, if you could give me like a 2 or 3 minute description of like why we're not involved with your family and what's
Because
going on?
they are causing this discrepancy.
Okay.
Are we discussing indigenous or aboriginal? I've lost you.
Well, so the Aboriginals are indigenous to Australia. Is that, what are you asking? So I was just sharing
You
with
answered
you
my
like
question.
where this mom came from.
Hold on. I'm listening. You wanted me to,
Is it? Okay. Is
They like the
this
screens.
Is what?
Is this travel fish with you also?
No. My older two daughters have been illegally placed with them, and they're keeping them from me. There's no reason for none of this at all. They have full rights to be fully active in the girls' lives 100%. I don't hold them back from anything. So the reason we're here is because they are upset with me because of how I choose to raise my kids. We don't agree
What are they
on
upset
a
about?
system. Huh?
What are they upset about?
Whatever they are upset about, because they are the reason we are here.
I
I've never
know.
called any third parties to be involved into me and my children's lives, ever. As soon as I received child support for the first time, I took him off child support because I never put him on it. All I've asked for was just a little bit of help, and along this ride, it has always been rocky.
What about
Because
this
of them.
lady? Do you know what she's worried about?
She's probably worried about the concern of my kids due to their reports. But see, all they're doing is going off of assumption. So assumption can lead to paranoia, yeah. A lot of people deal with paranoia off of assumptions alone. You know, if your son is out drunk driving, you're gonna be worried.
Yeah.
You know, if someone says to a worker that protects families that we believe that this woman is not properly taking care of these children, then she has a reason to assume something is wrong because
So how much
there's
do you
my
know,
word against theirs,
How much do
and
you know about like what she believes is going, or what she
I
thinks
know
might go
nothing
on?
about what she believes.
Okay.
But I know that, you're the one I spoke with on the phone? Yeah, she's concerned about the care of my children.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she be with the allegations that she was awarded with?
So can I ask you, what are the allegations?